This is Oxford Haribov at DigitalHealth Summit Studio. Today I'm joined by Jody from AARP. Hey Jody, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So let us know, what is AARP doing in the digital health space?
So about 6 years ago, we realized that AARP's mission, which is to enhance the quality of life for all as we age, was missing an opportunity to really leverage the marketplace as a contributor and force multiplier to create products and services of relevance and of benefit to people over 50 that would help enhance the quality of life. And we're trying to understand, well, what is it that's preventing them? Because the numbers are huge. You're talking about 1/3 of the population of people over 50, over 100 million people. And what we realized was that at the worst end, people were unaware of the demographic wave. Mm-hmm. But even for people who were, they didn't see its relevance to the business opportunity before them. So over time, we've gone deeper and deeper into helping the market understand where is that opportunity. And so this year, we just updated a study, a market forecast that we did called Health Innovation Frontiers, mm-hmm. that looks at 9 different segments of digital health that are of relevance to people over 50. Some of them are explicitly focused on people over 50. Most of them are of equal relevance to the entire age continuum.
Interesting.
And it's a huge market. So we're here to identify where opportunity is with the hope that it will spark greater innovation that benefits our constituents and, the population at large.
That's definitely useful. I mean, I think a lot of the companies in Silicon Valley and in general who are interested in digital health would love to know, as well as the investors, where are the trends going? Maybe you can mention and talk a little bit more about that. What do you see coming up, like next year or the year after?
So I think there are several trends. I think, one area is you're starting to see some developments in the plus 50 space that we've seen in every other vertical for the last 25 years that has been enabled by the internet. So once the internet came along, every marketplace disintermediated the middleman. Now we're starting to see that in markets like caregiving, which are multi-billion dollar markets. So the new players on the scene, starting with CareLinks 5 years ago, which has created an online marketplace to find a caregiver. Yep. Honor, which is kind of positioning itself as the Uber of caregiving and committing to finding you a caregiver within 2 hours of when you sign up, kind of on demand. Companies like Home Team in the New York tri-state area, which is using technology to achieve efficiencies and scale that the typical mom and pop caregiver agency could never do. These are huge things. The most important trend, though, is that for the first time ever, these companies are starting to attract serious levels of venture investment. And that is potentially a game changer.
Interesting. So you would say that currently, or finally, should I say, the VCs are going into these spaces. They're beginning to be not afraid to go into these medically Uber for healthcare type of places. What do you see as some of the bigger investments in that space?
So Home Team has raised a couple of rounds. I think their total raise at this point is just south of $50 million. Honor, it's right out of the bat, raised about 20, I think, 15 of it from Andreessen Horowitz.
Wow.
And what's also interesting about Honor is that it's the first company in the space where the founders came out of the technology technology industry. So Seth Sternberg, who's the CEO, he founded Meebo, sold Meebo for $100 million, so I'm told, to Google, worked at Google, for several years, and then left Google. So he and his team were people who had that relationship with the VCs on Sand Hill Road. For others coming into the space, they're coming from different places. So the CEOs of both CareLinx and Home Team, for example, actually come out of the financial services industry in investment banking, hedge fund analytics, and things like that, which also leads to interestingly different approaches to how you spend money. But that's a whole other story.
Well, it sounds like a very interesting time to be in health, in digital health especially. And Jody, thank you for joining us today. This is Aksar Haribov at the Digital Health Summit Studio. Thank you very much.